Do you ever feel like the dream of flying first class is beginning to slip away with the rising cost of travel? We've all been there, scrolling through an endless series of flights, trying to find the best one that has business class or first class seats, only to end up settling for economy class. But what if there was a way to cut through the confusion and find those business class gems without breaking the bank? And the best part is you can do this absolutely for free using tools that are widely accessible. In this video, we'll introduce you to some of the best resources available to find those lie-flat business class and first class seats. We're talking easy to use tools that will make booking a whole lot simpler and get you flying in first class, sipping champagne in the sky in no time at all.
Let's kick things off with the basics. Two tools that you probably already know about but might not be using to their full potential. And I'm talking about Google Flights and FlightConnections. Now these are beginner-friendly websites, and trust me, they're going to become your best travel buddies. So Google Flights is already a household name, right? But the question is, are you really getting the most out of it? Now Google Flights definitely isn't the type of tool that you just want to type in New York to Paris and that's it. No, this website is a powerhouse for scouting deals, tracking and comparing prices, and figuring out exactly when to book business class seats. Now its strengths are that it's fast, it's user-friendly, and it covers almost any airline you can think of. It lets you set price alerts, explore destinations, and view price trends, which are all really helpful tools for keeping track of great business class cash fares. And its weaknesses, well, it's not perfect. Now Google Flights can show you cash fares, but it lacks the full breakdown of what the full business class experience is like, including things like seat layout and lounge access. Now the next tool I'm going to talk about is FlightConnections, which is also known as the map for flight nerds. It's like having a bird's eye view of all the possible routes from any airport in the world. If you've ever wondered what's the best way to get from point A to point B, or where does this airline fly to, this is the tool that you want to use. Now it's a route visualizer, so you can see all of the airlines that fly between two cities, including those sneaky ones which might offer a better business class deal paid for in cash or in points. Plus, it's great for checking out the less obvious connection points, which can sometimes save you big bucks. Now in terms of weaknesses, it's a bit of a niche product and it doesn't show prices. So you'll have to toggle back and forth with Google Flights or another tool to see if that business class route fits your budget. Plus, you need to pay for a subscription to access its full set of features. So the next time you're planning a trip from New York to Paris, you can start by launching Google Flights to explore various dates, and then set yourself up a price alert to monitor when fares drop. Once you have a better idea of pricing, you can head over to FlightConnections to visualize all the different routes that you could take to get you there, including which airlines offer connections that could actually wind up saving you money. Maybe you'll even stumble across a great deal with Singapore Airlines from New York to Frankfurt that wasn't on your radar before, and just like that, you've scored yourself a great deal in business class. By combining these two tools, you're not just booking a flight, but you're optimizing your entire journey. In short, Google Flights and FlightConnections are a must-have dynamic duo for any beginner. By learning how to use the tools, with a little bit of time and effort, they can help you find those business class deals faster and with less stress. And if you're looking for like-minded individuals to chat with while you're planning out your travels, we're constantly updating and adding new guides to the featured tools we talk about on this video on our website at Prince of Travel. Now just follow the links in the description below if you want to become a pro at using the tools we talk about here at Prince of Travel. So now that you're familiar with the basics, let's step things up a notch and talk about two mid-tier tools, Roame and AwardLogic. Now these two tools are a little bit more specialized and they do come with a bit of a learning curve. But don't worry, it's nothing you can't handle, and once you've got these tools down, your business class game is going to be at the next level. First up, let's talk about Roame.
Do you ever feel overwhelmed trying to find the best flight deals using points? Too many tabs open, too many searches, it can become just a hassle, right? And that's where the award search website Roame comes in. Whether you're planning a quick getaway or a dream trip, Roame can help you find the best award flight deals all in one place. Now take this deal for example. Toronto to Paris, Air France business class, 50,000 flying blue miles. That's right, 50,000 flying blue miles to travel in luxury all the way to Paris without having to juggle through lots of search tabs. That's what Roame brings straight to you. But Roame is much more than just about finding great deals to Paris. With Roame, you can search from any airport to dream destinations all across the world, and it helps you unlock award travel comparing multiple airline and credit card programs at the same time. Want to see what's available in Air Canada Aeroplan and Air France KLM Flying Blue? No problem. Roame scans 16 different loyalty programs, including some of the best names in business like Air Canada Aeroplan and Air France KLM Flying Blue, finds you the best deals in seconds. And here's what makes Roame truly special, its Skyview feature. The Skyview feature lets you search across multiple airports and flexible dates up to 60 days at a time. Now imagine being able to search for the best award flight deals, not just from your local airport and not just one day at a time, but rather from any airport that's convenient to you for an entire season, all without opening a single extra tab. So whether you're looking to fly in business class from Toronto or New York City or Los Angeles to Paris or anywhere else in the world, Roame simplifies the award search process and brings results right to you.
Now one limitation with Roame is that some of its availability is cached, which means that it might be a little bit outdated, and once you go to book the award flight, it might not be available anymore. Additionally, Roame's filter options aren't as powerful as some of the other award search tools out there, and it currently lacks full support for non-US credit card programs, which can be a drawback for international users. Now next up we have AwardLogic, which is a little bit more robust and technical, but if you're serious about award searching, this one is a must. AwardLogic is your personal travel optimizer for award flights. Now similar to Roame, it searches multiple loyalty programs all at once, which makes finding those business class seats even easier. It's a really good tool if you're juggling multiple points currencies too, like Air Canada Aeroplan, British Airways Executive Club, Air France KLM Flying Blue, and more. In terms of its weaknesses, it's a little bit complex, and to get the most out of it, you'll probably need to understand how loyalty programs work and also how transfer partners work with banks. But once you've got the hang of it, AwardLogic can save you hours in research and help you stretch your miles even further. So imagine you're planning a trip from Toronto to Cape Town with a stopover in Paris, and you're searching for business class award availability. Now you can start your award search with Roame using the Skyview feature, scanning for availability across multiple dates and regions. And in this case, let's say that Roame finds you an excellent deal from Toronto to Paris in business class for just 50,000 miles. And then next up, you could switch over to AwardLogic for searching from the Paris to Cape Town leg. Now in this case, let's say that AwardLogic also finds you a great Flying Blue redemption option, confirming what you found with Roame earlier and helping you finalize the best itinerary with optimized points usage. Roame and AwardLogic are two go-to mid-tier tools for award travel mastery. Now they're a little bit more niche, but the reward is well worth the effort. If you're ready to take your points game to new heights, these are two tools that can help get you there. Now another really useful award searching tool out there is Seats Arrow or Seats.arrow. Now this is an award search tool that we on the Prince of Travel team use extensively for tracking award availability and setting alerts. So help us out and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy learning about award searching tools, and then click the subscribe button to be the first to learn about the latest content on this channel. Alright folks, now we're diving into the deep end with two of my favorite tools, ITA Matrix and Expert Flyer. These are tools that serious travel hackers swear by. Now both these tools are a little bit more advanced and they've got tons of features for you to play around with. Now let's start with ITA Matrix, the nerd's choice for cache flight searches. This all-powerful search engine allows you to dive deep into custom bespoke itineraries, which you really want to leverage as a frequent flyer. Now in terms of strengths, ITA Matrix is super powerful. It allows you to build complex flight itineraries, apply advanced filters, and construct fares that don't always appear in regular searches. Want to find out the cheapest day to fly business class while routing through 3 different cities? ITA Matrix has your back. Now in terms of weaknesses, the interface can feel a little bit like a spaceship control panel. And if you're not familiar with some of the advanced search commands, it can be really overwhelming. And while it can help you find great fares, you can't actually book them on ITA Matrix, so you have to take those to another website or to a knowledgeable travel agent. Now let's talk about Expert Flyer, the ultimate tool for the data-hungry traveler. Now this is a great tool for those who love digging deep into award availability, upgrade options, and even specific seat maps. Expert Flyer is a treasure trove of information. Now inside, you can set up award availability alerts for a handful of airlines, track upgrade options, and even set seat alerts to make sure that you're not stuck with a less than ideal seat. Now just like with ITA Matrix, there's a bit of a steep learning curve and it's going to take you a while to make the most out of it. The interface isn't the prettiest, it's a little bit old school, and it takes time to fully understand all of the data that it offers. And unfortunately, not a lot of airlines participate in the award availability alerts, which means that sometimes the information in there isn't as comprehensive as you want. So let's say you're planning a trip from New York to Singapore and you're flexible with how you get there and you're just looking for the best available fare. So you start your search with ITA Matrix, searching for those best business class deals, and maybe you pull up an option that takes you via Istanbul with Turkish Airlines. Now once you've identified some flights that might work, you can head over to Expert Flyer and check out the seat maps to make sure that you're flying on the airline's best product, and also set up a seat alert to be notified when that prime window seat becomes available, or even when it's possible to be booked on points. Together, these tools help you find the best fare and secure the perfect seat. ITA Matrix and Expert Flyer are the ultimate power tools for experienced traveler. Now they require quite a bit more know-how, but the rewards are well worth the effort. So whether you're tracking down low fares or making sure that you're getting the best business class seat in the house, these tools will put you miles ahead of the competition. So there you have it. Whether you're starting out with the basics using Google Flights, diving into award availability with Roame, or tackling the big leagues with ITA Matrix, these tools are here to take the stress out of booking business class flights. No more endless searching, no more wondering if you're getting the best deal, just smooth, savvy booking. So what now? Well, we want to hear from you. Have you tried any of these tools? What's been your experience? Now drop a comment below and let us know what has or hasn't worked for you. And if you're ready to take your travel booking tools even further, be sure to check out our next video on Roame. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more tips on how to travel better for less.